Folks, welcome back. I know, not my normal energetic opening. And the reason is I just can't figure out, what are we doing? What in the world are we doing anymore? We see the same thing happen again and again and again. I get on here and tell you the same thing is going to happen again and again and again. And still we find reasons not to believe it. We'll go down the rabbit hole and find some negative people out there, and we'll take what they say as gospel and we'll think that they're going to be right, and then they're wrong time and time again. But people continue to go listen to them like everything's going to change. It would literally be like you working at a gas station and you see the same guy come in every single day and order a coffee, a blueberry muffin, and pick up a newspaper for 10 years straight. And then when your coworker said, "Hey, I'll bet you that guy doesn't come in tomorrow and get that coffee, blueberry muffin, and newspaper," you'd be an idiot to not bet on that, correct? Are we in agreement here? But some reason in Pokemon, everyone's always got these wild imaginations. Like, oh, I don't know, Alex. It's all different this time. We're going to look at some stuff here, guys, and you're going to start to realize how not different it truly is and how everything is exactly the same as it's always been. Hit cards will come and go. Sets will come and go. Different eras on YouTube will come and go. Print runs will come and go. Good sets and bad sets will come and go. Larger prints will happen. Shorter prints will happen, and that will come and go. And what's left at the end is the same thing that's always left. Appreciation over time of these items. Before we do that, guys, I got to give you a shout out to today's video sponsor. It's lowpopping.com. Guys, as always, if you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, Low Popping is your man. You can reach out to them on their Instagram or info@lowpopping.com. If you did want to make a trade for one of their items, or you did want to try to sell your collection, they are always buying, selling, and trading. Also, they got something for everyone. You can literally find something no matter what you're collecting. It doesn't matter if it's vintage, mid-era, modern, Japanese, English. Doesn't matter if it's signature cards or, sealed items, or even some Yu-Gi-Oh cards down here at the bottom. Yeah, they have a Blue Eyes White Dragon. It really doesn't matter what you're looking for, guys. They have it. So make sure to check out Low Poppin'. I know I've bought from them, found some very good deals. It definitely pays to shop around. I'll leave the link in the description and the comment section below. Battle Styles. One of the worst sets in Sword and Shield is now sold out at Pokemon Center. Just like we saw with Steam Siege, just like we saw with Crimson Invasion, just like we've seen with many terrible sets. As time ages and the supply becomes less and less, even the bad sets sell out and appreciate in price. TCG Player, as you can see, over the past 3 months, and no, this is not some effect of a random TCG Player 10% sale like a lot of you are going to say. This has been steadily rising for 3 months now. All right. We've seen sales continue the 18th after the sale in the $140 range. And now the lowest listings are in the 140s, very rapidly getting up in the 150s. That's Battle Styles. Vivid Voltage had a small restock on Pokemon Center, and that is already sold back out. As weak as Vivid Voltage is, even probably weaker than Battle Styles. It's, seen some, volatility of it's trading in a range in that, $130 to $140 range. The lowest listed now is in the 140s, and we have seen sales around that price. Some of these are lower, but you don't know if there's shipping involved. I don't like how TCG Player doesn't show the shipping, because people can just make the price lower and then add like a $10 or $15 shipping rate in, and it makes the sales look lower, but it is selling in the $140 range. And then we have Silver Tempest, and everyone's freaking out like, Alex, something's got to be wrong. Nothing's wrong. Silver Tempest is still a much stronger set than those two. Here's the issue. For some reason, Pokemon Center limited the quantity you could order to 4. Now, you can have any opinion you want on this. I'm just going to tell you the way it is, all right? Investors prefer cases. They want sealed cases, all right? When Pokemon Center won't give you a quantity of 6, they're not going to send you sealed cases, right? They're going to send you 4 loose boxes. And a lot of people just don't like that. They don't prefer it. They don't want to store sealed boxes. They want to store cases. Everyone knows there's a case premium, meaning the 6-box case actually sells for more than 6 loose boxes as time goes on. And yes, there is enough customers that are willing to pay that case premium. So yes, it is a thing. And so these are some of the reasons why Silver Tempest has not sold out. I would argue that if they would up this to 6 quantity and actually send out cases, this would disappear very quickly. The reason I say that is Silver Tempest is selling in the 160s. There's one listing at 165, then it goes to $170. These are the prices where Astral Radiance and Brilliant Stars were and Lost Origin were when they sold out at Pokemon Center. So I think that's the only thing holding it back. But even though Pokemon Center is selling 4 boxes and it's not sold out, it's not stopping the market from continuously moving up. We just had a sale today. I'm filming this 5/19, or sorry, this is 5/20. So a day ago, $170. So it's still happening. Okay. Crown Zenith, guys. Myself, many others have been trying to drill this into people's heads. Crown Zenith is one of the best sets in the era, right behind Evolving Skies. The only reason it's not more than Lost Origin, Chilling Reign, and Brilliant Stars, or Fusion Strike, is because it's an ETB. Now, that's going to hold it back some, but it's not going to hold it back forever. If you're sleeping on Crown Zenith, you're doing something wrong. Crown Zenith, the cases have now sold out in the 400s. The lowest case listing is $588.99, giving ETB a value of about $59. You can still find the single ETBs in the mid-40s, okay, but they are moving up as well. And if you look on eBay, all the lower price cases have sold out. The lowest case now is $530, and then it moves up to 600s. So I will leave links to this if anyone wants to pick them up while they're still available. They also have single ETBs on eBay in the $45 range as well, and these do come with quantity. I'm not sure if you can talk the sellers into sending you sealed cases if you buy 10. I'll leave the links to some of these as well if you want to check those out. But Crown Zenith is moving. The singles going to the absolute moon. We've seen Giratina jump from the 70s to over $100. We have the Arceus running up to 90s, selling in the 90s now, almost $100. We have the Mewtwo now running up to $90 from the 40s, so 100% gain. We have the Origin Forum Dialga, and we have the Origin Forum Palkia, all doing the same things. All right? So all the cards are going to the moon. We're seeing the supply get less and less and less. Do you really not think these are going to move just because they're ETBs? Crown Zenith is going to see massive price appreciation this year. Yes, I do have large positions in it. You guys know this. You could say I'm pumping it because I own it, but to be honest with you, I own a lot more of other things, dollar for dollar. So it's much better for me to pump other things. I'm just telling you what I see. Own it or not, Crown Zenith is moving. All right. Paldea Evolved. Yep, those are real sales, guys. High 700s a case. But Alex, Scarlet Violet era is not going to move like before. The sets are weaker. It's not like Sword and Shield or Sun and Moon or XY. It's different. There's too much of it, Alex. Oh, you got time, Alex. Why would you buy any of this stuff right now? You're sitting on dead money. You should be buying Sword and Shield. You should be buying X, Y, or Z. Why are you buying Paldea Evolved? Why were you buying those cases for $480 just back on Black Friday and Christmas? You're not going to make any money for years. Guys, we're getting close to what, 80% up in a matter of 6 months from when I bought these. And we're not just talking they're listed for this. No, they're selling. They're selling. The single booster boxes are in the 120s and still moving higher. You can see down here, here's the listings. This is where we're at, guys. No, it's not going to be different this time like all the bears out there are telling you. Yes, that same guy is going to come in tomorrow. He's going to get that coffee, that blueberry muffin, and that same newspaper from that same gas station he's been buying from for the past 10 years of his life. Nothing's changing. Paldea Evolved cases, as you can see on eBay, they're gone. They're gone. Here's all that's left. This is all that's left on eBay of Paldea Evolved cases. Now, they do still have some boxes a little cheaper. They got one here for $115. Then they do jump up to $120, just like TCG Player. So unlike normally how the two markets are separated, you can say, oh, Alex, TCG Player is too high. Nope, not this time. Paldea Evolved is being appreciating on eBay and TCG Player. That's the market price. No matter, you can love it, you can hate it. That's the facts. Paradox Rift. I tried to talk about this in a video last week. You guys know it. You remember it. I told you. I shared the link in the description to $540 sub $540 cases. I think they were like $535 or something. Some of you bought, a lot of you just brushed it off like, I got time. Paradox Rift, $100 a booster box. That's what they're selling for. That's what they're listed at. The cases, breaking $600 a case. Just like that, could have bought when I made that last video, and you'd already be up over 10% of your money in a week. That's all that's left, guys. That's what they're selling for. Now, luckily, eBay does still have some cheaper cases. eBay hasn't caught up, so I will leave links to these as well. There are a couple sellers still in the $560, $565 range, but after that, there's like 3 of them, and then it jumps up to $600 plus a case as well. As far as the boxes go, there are still some left in the $95 range, but not many, and then it jumps up to $100 as well. So, Paradox Rift is moving if you want to take advantage of that. Like I said, the links will be there with the old Crown Zenith. Scarlet Violet base is even moving up. It's moving up in the mid-90s. The cases are moving up into the high 5s now. Guys, these cases were $450. There were deals ran for $450 around Black Friday. They were full market price forever for $510, $500. They're pushing $600 here soon. Obsidian Flames, yep, the set's weak as heck. I agree. Don't like the set. But hey, the booster boxes are going for over $100 now. Over $100. There's not even any on this first page. Let me go to the next page. There you go, $100. The cases are now $600 plus. $623, $615. Lowest case is $625 now. Temporal Force is holding up better than any other box did. It still has not come under $100. It is a $105, $106 booster box, and it is selling. And as you can see for the cases, they are holding up right around that $600 range. And yes, they are selling. It's all going to be different this time, though, guys. Remember that. Scarlet Violet's going to be all different. Too much of it's printed. No one likes these sets, apparently. Why are they all rising? How can sets that no one likes, that are oversupplied, that no one wants to open, that the cards no one wants to collect, are all rising? Could it be as time goes on, as the supply becomes less and less, and more of it gets opened and ripped and put into people's collections, that the scarcity actually rises the price? No, that's crazy talk, Alex. Come on. Come on, stop joking, man. No way that guy's going to come in and get that coffee, that blueberry muffin, and that newspaper tomorrow. No, everything's going to change tomorrow. People don't stick in their habits. Patterns don't repeat. None of that technical trading on Wall Street ever works. Guys, if you take anything from this video, just learn one thing. The pattern in this hobby has continued for, I don't know, 10, 20, 25 years, whatever it is. Sets come out. No one wants them. No one likes the cards. Sets age. People still don't really like them. Don't really like the cards that much, but they start seeing the prices rise. Then they age a little more, and the cards, they start to get bought a little bit, and people start collecting them, and they start to realize, oh, you know what? I do kind of like that set. That's better than everyone said it was. And then the boxes start to rise more and more. Then the FOMO crowd sets in, and the boxes start to spike like we see with Paldea Evolved. And then you'll start having people say everything's manipulated, and everything's being ran up, and it's all being pumped and dumped, and all the BS that comes out because they were too stupid to get in when no one wanted the stuff. And they didn't want to sit on dead money when there was money to be made. Other than that, guys, Crown Zenith, if you can still find it in the $40 to $45, maybe under $50 range, still a great pickup for what's going on with that set. Paradox Rift, if you want to pick up those cases, still in the mid 500s, or the boxes in the $90 to $95 range. Looks like a really good pickup for where those are moving. And everything else is moving like clockwork. Silver Tempest will probably follow Battle Styles and Vivid Voltage here soon and be sold out on Pokemon Center. Even though it can't be sold as cases, people will eventually just give up and say, I'm not paying $170 for a box in the market. I'll just buy from Pokemon Center. And then, as we've seen with the Alt Arts getting bought up to the moon, Everyone moved on to the trainer galleries, and those are now going to the moon. Everyone moved to Crown Zenith. Now that's going to the moon. Where do you think the freaking money's going next? Could it be Scarlet and Violet? Is this just a precursor? Or is this Paldea and Paradox and some of these moves? Are these just precursors to what's to come? I think so. Don't be surprised if we start seeing multiple Scarlet Violet era cards. Boom. We start seeing a lot of these boxes reach the mid-hundreds. That's why I said the mid-hundreds, the 120 to 150 range. Don't be surprised, because guess what, guys? When the plays disappear in Sword and Shield and these alt arts and these trainer galleries are perceived to be properly valued or overly valued, the money's going to go somewhere. And sure, some will go back to Sun and Moon, some will go to XY, some will go elsewhere. A lot of that money will go to Scarlet and Violet, make no mistake. That's all I got today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be back here in a new one soon. I'm out.